20-time Grand Slam champion Roger Federer was not too disappointed after losing the Indian Wells final against Dominic Thiem last Sunday. Roger Federer lost the Indian Wells final for the fourth time in his career after finishing runner-up in 2014, 2015 and 2018. Last year he did not convert 3 championship points against Juan Martin Del Potro. "I am not too disappointed. I feel like he had to come up with the goods, and it felt like to some extent it was on my raquet. I just came up against somebody who was a bit better when it really mattered. That's how it goes. Sure, it's frustrating, disappointing and sad to some extent. I have been in these positions so many times that I get over it very quickly. I feel like I am actually playing good tennis. Like in Australia, I was not too down on myself because I feel like my game is there. My body is there. That keeps me upbeat, and I feel it's a privilege when I feel this way leaving a tournament. I have been playing every single day for the past 3 weeks. I can be very happy and proud of that fact. I feel really good," said Federer after the final against Thiem in Indian Wells. Federer congratulated with Thiem, who won his maiden 1000 title in the Californian desert after losing his previous 2 finals in the series in Madrid on his favorite clay surface. "I am happy with Dominic winning his first Masters 1000 title, as well. It's a massive event to win. I just got my 100th title in Dubai and I had a great week. There is no reason to get down. There is more to look forward to Miami." This season Federer has a positive record of 12 wins in his 14 matches and lifted the 100th title of his career, beating Stefanos Tsitsipas in Dubai. Federer is looking forward to the Miami Open, where he headlines the bottom half of the draw. Federer, who won 3 titles in Miami in 2005, 2006 and 2017, will take on either Matthew Eden from Australia or a qualifier in the second round and could renew his battle against his compatriot Stan Wawrinka in the third round for the second consecutive tournament after winning their recent all-Swiss clash in Indian Wells in straight sets last week. Federer leads 22-3 in his 25 head-to-head clashes against Wawrinka. Wawrinka beat Federer 3 times in clay court matches in Monte Carlo in 2009 and in the 2014 final in Roland Garros in 2015, and is chasing his first win on hard court against his compatriot. "I think Stan knows that he is very close and it's just a matter of time until he is going to break through again," said Federer after their most recent clash at Indian Wells. Federer could face Daniil Medvedev in the round of 16, Kevin Anderson or Karen Khachanov in the quarter-final, and a semi-final against either Stefanos Tsitsipas or last year's Miami finalist Alexander Zverev. Unseeded Nikola Mektic from Croatia and Horacio Zeballos won their first doubles title as a team after beating Łukasz Kubot and Marcelo Melo 4-6, 6-4, 1-0, 3. Kubot and Melo drew the first blood by getting an early break in the first game, but Mektic and Zeballos broke straight back in the second game. Mektic and Zeballos fended off 2 break points in the third game to take a 2-1 lead. Kubot and Melo went up a break in the fifth game to take a 3-2 lead. The Polish and Brazilian team fended off a break point before serving out for the first set in the 10th game. Mektic and Zeballos were not able to convert any of their 2 breakpoints in the 4th game of the second set, but they held their service games easily and broke serve in the 10th game on the deciding point, forcing the match to the decisive match tie-break. Mektic and Zeballos cruised through to winning the tie-break 10-3, clinching their maiden doubles title as a team. Zeballos and Mektic won 40% of their return points. Earlier this week Mektic and Zeballos saved 2 match points in a match tie-break against this year's Australian Open Pierre-Hugues Herbert and Nicolas Mahut before beating Colombian doubles specialists Sebastian Cabal and Robert Farah in the quarter-finals and Oliver Moroccan Mate Pavic in the semi-final. "It's unbelievable. Being in the big press conference, it's great. I have never been in this room. I love it," said Zeballos in the post-match press conference. "Oh my God, we won Indian Wells. We are a great team. We can beat anyone, especially on this tournament where the difference is a few balls. A few points will decide who's going to win. Of course you are not expecting to win, but we are going into every match confident that we can win, so we just went step by step and it happened, said Mektic. Brazil's Marcelo Melo and Poland's Łukasz Kubot secured their spot in the final of the doubles tournament of the BNP Paribas Open in Indian Wells after beating singles world number 1 player Novak Djokovic and Fabio Fognini 7-6, 7-5, 2, 6, 1-0, 6 in the super tie break. Melo and Kubot will face Horacio Zeballos and Nikola Mektic, who beat Oliver Moroccan-made Pavic 7-6, 7-3, 7-6, 7-3. Melo and Kubot have played together since 2017, while Zeballos and Mektic are teaming up for their second time in their careers. In the first set, Kubot and Melo earned an immediate break in the first game. Djokovic and Fognini broke back in the 10th game at 15 to draw level to 5-5. Kubot and Melo came back from 1-4 down to win the tie-break 7-5. Djokovic and Fognini broke twice in the first and fifth games to clinch the second set 6-2. Kubot and Melo took the 10-6 edge in the super tie break. Djokovic and Fognini thrilled the crowd with their spectacular tennis, but doubles specialists won the most crucial points. I think the fact we played together for a long time, this makes a difference. We were aggressive in important moments. We do what we have to do, and most of the time for us, it pays off. I am very happy with this, so let's go forward for tomorrow to the finals, said Melo. The top 20 player has once again been hit by injury woes following a successful start to 2019. Gaël Monfils, photo by Chrysaline Caillot, copyright at Sport Vision. France's top-ranked male player is unsure if he will be able to play in next week's Miami Masters after being forced to withdraw from the BNP Paribas Open on Thursday. Gaël Monfils pulled out of his quarter-final clash with Dominic Thiem due to a problem with his Achilles. During a press conference, the world number 19 confirmed that he has inflammation in his left Achilles after undergoing a scan. An issue that has been bothering Monfils over the past couple of days. I felt my left Achilles a little bit. After day I have been treating it with my team. And last night, Wednesday, after my match, it was actually not so good, Monfils told reporters in Indian Wells yesterday. I tried a little jog in the morning, and I couldn't really actually push on it. I had an ultrasound with the doctor here, in Indian Wells, and we could see, like, a big inflammation. He added, whilst not a severe injury, it is unclear as to how long the recovery process will be, raising the chances of Monfils skipping the Miami tournament, which relocates to the Hard Rock Stadium this year. He has already missed the past 2 editions of the Masters 1000 event. In 2017 he was sidelined by an ankle injury, followed by a back issue in 2018. It depends how fast I will heal. Definitely try the other treatment tonight, he said. I will take it really easy with everything and then see how I feel, if I feel that I can play Miami or not. So far it's tough to say how long, but I will stay positive and hope in a couple days I'll be fine. The setback comes after what has been a solid start to the season for the Frenchman. His win-loss record for 2019 currently stands at 14-4. At the Rotterdam Open, Monfils won the 8th title in his career and only the 2nd at an ATP 500 event. He also reached the semi-finals of tournaments in Rotterdam and Dubai. Sometimes, some people are more fragile. And I guess I'm kind of fragile with some parts of my body. The 32-year-old admits. That's why I always try new routines. I guess I need to stay tough mentally, because it's never easy. But I have been through that. I have no fear, I know, for this one injury. As a result of his withdrawal, Thiem will play Milos Raonic in the semi-finals at Indian Wells on Friday.